What's going on, everybody? I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be exploring Hell's Kitchen, which stands from 8th Avenue all the way to 12th Avenue, and then from 34th Street all the way to 59th Street. So I passed by there a few times, and I think it's pretty worth it to check out because it's so different from the touristy area. It has like its own unique way, beautiful architecture, and it's only like a few blocks away from Times Square. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, so join me. So the name of Hell's Kitchen comes from the 1800s, where it used to be like a tough neighborhood with dock workers and commercial ships. And throughout the years, the neighborhood started changing little by little. Now you're gonna see like a lot of deli shops, a lot of restaurants, and one of my favorite areas is like 9th Avenue and 10th Avenue. And then you go between the streets and you see like the brownstone building. So I think it makes it pretty interesting. So let's take a walk around the neighborhood. Walking around 9th Avenue. Right now it's not too busy, but if you walk around you're gonna see like a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants. And I can see not much is going on over here, but there's only like a couple of avenues, you know, by the busy area. And there's like a lot of multi-ethnic restaurants, a little bit of everything, and some they're gonna try the food around here. And during the summertime, not sure they're gonna do it this year, they do like a big festival over here. I think it's called a national festival, where they got like food from all over and they shut down the whole street. But I think it happens from 42nd Street all the way to the 50th Street. I made a blog there like a couple of years ago. But so far the neighborhood's pretty cool, you know. You see the Midtown high-rise buildings, and then this one. But then when I go ahead to some of the streets, I'm gonna end up walking in the streets where they got like brownstone buildings. So it's gonna give you like a different vibe of the neighborhood, which is only like a few avenues away from where the high-rise buildings in the busy area of Midtown Manhattan is. And over here you see like a crazy traffic jam. And it's actually because the Lincoln Tunnel's all the way down there. That's the Lincoln Tunnel underground. You go straight and it takes you all the way to New Jersey. So it's probably one of the busiest tunnels around here in New York City or in the world. So that's why you see the traffic jam. And then one cool thing, like every corner around here has a deli. I'm just gonna walk ahead. I already walk around this area a few times. You're gonna see like a lot of restaurants going on. A Thai restaurant right here, Longos Bowl. It's like another mini market over here. Then this is pretty unique. Kashmir, which is like a Pakistani, Bangladeshi, and Indian food. But it's like specifically Kashmir, like a different type of food, you know. I'm usually used to seeing like the regular Indian stuff. Then here's like another deli with the smoothies and stuff. Like I said, like every corner here, or even in there's two delis in the corner. And then yeah, there's the area. Then you can see how the street turns pretty quiet, and like a bar. And in the nighttime it's pretty cool here. There's like a really nice nightlife. And then you got a bike lane. Then you can see how the different, you know, the tall buildings are over that way. That's like the Hudson Yards right there. So I don't think there's much over here, because I think that's where you make the turn and you take the Lincoln Tunnel. But then ahead of me is the back part of the Port Authority. And over here, as I continue, more shops happening around here. Indian spot.
What she said, yeah.
Nice restaurant. I like the way how they decorate the outdoor dining with the flowers. And then ahead of me, you're gonna see the back of the Port Authority. And that's a bridge over there, and that's where the buses go. You see one bus over there going. That's where the buses go, and they make their way out to the highway, and they go to another state, another city, like Boston, Philadelphia, and it could go as far as LA, California, but it would take you like about 3 days to commute from New York City all the way to Cali. So if you're down for that adventure, then do it. But I'd rather pay up some money and just fly for about 5 hours instead of taking like a 3-day bus commute. Unless I drive my own car and I stop around the highways or around some places. It has its cons and pros, because you get to see the country, how it looks like when you go to the West Coast, but then it's like a long journey. So if you're down to doing that, then I highly recommend that you do it. I was talking about the traffic jam, but look, here you start seeing the traffic jam. But I think it's also because 42nd Street, where that street goes all the way to Times Square, all the way to Grand Central and to the city. Pretty busy area, and you can see all the traffic here. So I'm not sure, it could be, you know, people trying to get to the tunnel from uptown. Like I say many times, one reason why I never want to drive in New York City because of the traffic jams. Then you can start seeing like the high-rise building, like a residential area. Well, actually this is 42nd Street right here. You know, that way where you see those buildings, that's the beginning of Times Square. But I'm not gonna go there. I'm not really a big fan of that area, you know. And then over there, still cool. All that keeps being held kitchen. It goes all the way to 12th Avenue. So I might make a detour and walk around that way and see what happens. Let's take a risk in crossing this traffic jam. Wow, pretty crazy. Look at this. This is like a headache. A headache. Bad traffic. Like I said, the traffic keeps going back and back and back. But I forgot it's starting to be rush hour too. And things are pretty much back to normal. But look, they even got a marker here. With fresh vegetables, fresh fruit. Pretty much like the one I was showing in Washington Heights. There's some architecture over here. See, it keeps going. Then you see the business also. So I made a detour over here, 44th Street, just to show you how different it is from the main avenues. You can see, you know, like all the beautiful architecture. Pretty peaceful and quiet street. And believe it that we're only like a few blocks away from Times Square where all the craziness happens. If I show you a 360 view where you see those tall buildings, that's Times Square right there, and then you get this. Within only steps away from 8th Avenue, 9th Avenue, where they got all those big hotels and stuff, you get like a nice residential street like this. They're really different from the main avenue over there. And you even get like a beautiful church like this. Just loving the brownstones over here. And you can see how quiet it is. It's like magic, you know? Also, if you go to another neighborhood around here called Chelsea, there are some streets that look like this, and then it borders Greenwich Village. So yeah, really nice. I'm gonna cross the street over here. They also got like a bike lane, pretty convenient for you to bike. And it looks like it's starting to rain a little bit, and my umbrella happily in my house. Yeah, look at the tall buildings, and then you get the beautiful apartments like this. With the lamps too, I like the lamps. And I heard back in the days this area over here, Hell's Kitchen, used to be like pretty hardcore, pretty tough, but it changed a lot. And look at the decorations over here. They got like a beautiful flowers and all of that. The entrance of the buildings. So now it's pretty pricey, you know, to live around here. But it's still nice to visit around. And then ahead of me, here you can see like a brand new building. We're not sure if it's new, but like a modern architecture. And then you walk ahead of me, they got like main stores, like a Target. Pretty big chain store in the United States. And then this is 10th Avenue. You know, not too many people, they venture around this avenue. It's mostly 5th Avenue, 6th Avenue, and 7th Avenue, but you can see the high-rise buildings. And then I'm gonna walk around here. You can see like some beautiful restaurants with the outdoor dining. The nighttime is beautiful here too, because they got, you know, the lights and all of that. Pretty more quiet over here, I guess. But I think it's gonna start raining. Crazy, because I checked and it said it wasn't gonna rain, but now I guess it's a change of plans right now. Should have bought my umbrella. I believe this is like a new Target. Look at the building, pretty new structure. When you walk around here, nail salon, restaurant, Dominican restaurant right here. Healthy Market, I believe this is like a deli. And there's more restaurants in the corner. Made another detour over here, 46th Street, to show you how the street changes. From busy restaurants and stuff to quiet streets. That's pretty much in a lot of neighborhoods in New York. then in the summertime, you can see how the trees come out. So when you walk, it's pretty much like if you're walking under summer trees. I believe in the fall season it's beautiful when they turn like orange or red. So there are a few parks around in Hell's Kitchen too. So, you know, it's a pretty beautiful neighborhood to explore. So here there's like a park. I believe it's like a basketball court, but it's closed, and this is where they play like handball. Then ahead of me is like a fountain because the weather's a little bit humid. So, you know, in all the neighborhoods in New York City, when it gets hot, the kids can play around. Nothing special, but there are a few that's, you know, surrounded by the buildings. Here I am back again at 9th Avenue. You can see how all the stores continue. And it keeps going the other way. So they got like a little bit of everything. Bagel shops. Then of course they also got the outdoor dining. It's like a Mexican spot right here. Sushi bar, but I think it's closed, but it's actually open. Then they got Mom's Kitchen Bar here. Not sure how good it is. There you can see 8th Avenue. This is 9th Avenue. When those tall buildings is 8th Avenue. And a pizzeria right there. And then I ended up in this quiet residential street. Ahead of me a 360 view. And some of the streets in the nighttime, they have like lights that turns on, so I think it makes it pretty unique. So I'll show you pretty much what Hell's Kitchen looks like. I hope you guys get a chance to visit. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.